Alright, welcome back to another episode. On this episode, we are going to put together the Frostborn, which is a staff that does additional cold damage whenever you deal cold damage spells. So in order to do that, we are going to have to start with the Spectator. And there's a couple things to remember about the Spectator. Let me firstly... I'm gonna blow up these particular torch stock ones that are around me because I plan to stay up here as I can. And what's gonna happen here is you see all of these petrified drow here, like, whoop, camera. This guy, this guy, this guy, this one, and this one. They are all currently petrified, but they can be unpetrified using, where did I put it? This basilisk oil. But when you do that, a Spectator is going to pop up, and he's going to start about here and then go here, and then he's going to come this way. But he's got two specific things that are very likely to mess you up if you're not prepared. One of them being is paralyzing, and the other is fear. Now, there's a couple different ways to deal with it, but since I'm not doing my normal route, I'm coming here without a specific set of gear, but there's a piece of gear in Act 2 called the Free Action Ring, and this ring in Act 2 makes it so you can't be paralyzed or restrained, but since we don't have access to that right now, we're going to have to really work with what we got. And some of the things we can work with here is protection of good and evil, because we protect allies against powers of aberrations. They can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed by them. And they also have disadvantage against the creature. Now, the Spectator counts as an aberration. So the Spectator does in fact fall under the Scroll of Protection of Good and Evil. So that will make it so you can't be frightened. However, that does not make it where you cannot be paralyzed. The paralyzing part is where you're going to find a little bit of difficulty. But I can give you a decent tactic to use in order to keep him from having too much of easy shots on you. Oh, and one more thing to remember too is that whenever the Spectator comes out, he's going to start unpetrifying these guys himself. But when he unpetrifies them, they're going to be on his team, hostile, until you hit them one time. They only have to be hit once, whether it's by their own teammates or random damage, whatever it is. It only takes one single hit to knock them out of their charm. So one of the things you can do is a magic missile. You can tag each one of them one time. Yeah, it's going to hurt them a little bit, but they will be uncharmed, and they'll help you in the fight. So the first thing you're going to want to do is attempt to uncharm some of them. Now, I don't want any of my ranged here or Astarion to be an easy target for him, because he's going to want to fly up here and just make a total freaking mess of everything. And I'm going to be honest, I don't like the Spectator. But one of the things we can do here is is a darkness arrow, and a darkness arrow will make it so we've got darkness on us, and we can enter the darkness and step out of the darkness as need be in order to protect ourselves from him. Because he is going to shoot like 3 times, and then he's going to fly, and then he's going to bite. He's all over the place. He does tons of damage, and it's just not cool, man. Ooh, one thing I realized though, actually before I fight the Spectator, we've got scrolls of animate dead, so I think
Can't slow down.
I'm gonna go pick me up a friend. And the Spectator from the Saluni outpost is right down here. Remember, if you're looking for where the Spectator is, look for purple crystals, torch stalks, and poison gas. You'll find him, or strings. These are also not really found anywhere else down here in the Underdark, these particular strings, so you'll know what area you're looking at. Now, you can go this way as well, but this area here leads to where the Boulette's going to pop up on you if you haven't killed her yet. So be aware of that. There is a chest piece in this little container here, but like I said before, the one that Minthara has is better than it, so it's up to you. If you don't have the one from Minthara, you can have that one, you know. Alright, now, let's prepare ourselves. One of the things I want to do here is bless us so that we have a higher chance to hit.
Let's get on with it.
Protection from good and evil on ourselves to give them disadvantage. And even though I just cast Bless, yes, and it says that I'm concentrating on it, I can still use this on myself and still keep Bless. Alright, so now I'm gonna go here. Astarion's gonna go here. Apparently the skeleton already understood the assignment.
Can't afford to stay idle.
Now I'm gonna take Shadowheart, and she's gonna pop down a Darkness Arrow so that we're harder to hit. There we go. Now Karlach is gonna be our friendly opener. And we're gonna open with Basilisk Oil. And I'm having a heart. There we go. There we go. And now it's gonna pull you into this cutscene where it shows you walking. Don't worry, you're not actually. Oh, look at that. He's fighting it. Let's get our shot in while we can. That's funny, he wasn't... Oh, there he goes. He's going to attack them mostly because he can't... His powers don't work against good and evil. There we go. Fight has started. Karlach is low in the... Ah, thanks for more darkness. You made that even harder to hit us. You can literally step in and out of darkness. Just like that. And they can't hit us.
I have a lot on my mind.
But...
And, well, in it.
While we're in here, Skelly. Skelly's in combat now. And you wasn't blinded here. You gotta go all the way down there to take your shot, huh? Let's see if Skelly can get out here and put in some damage. Get him. Damn it.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Get my character out here like this. Yeah, that's fine. What do I want to do to him? Let's see what his resistances are. He has no resistances. Very good.
No time to dally.
So why don't we
Perfectly hidden.
see about making him vulnerable to something? It does not look like I have water. Sadness. Yeah, I don't have water. I was going to throw water at him and then electrocute him, but that's alright. I think I might... Let's see. Who else is still... He hasn't unpetrified those guys, but that guy is still petrified, or charmed, so let's tag him once so he starts fighting for us. And then use the other 3 on the Spectator. There we go. Broke his charm. Since I'm concentrating on good and evil, I don't want to use anything that's going to break my concentration. So... Everyone else here is gone, right? Even Karlach? Yeah, her turn's over. Skelly's turn is over.
All that matters.
Shadowheart's turn is over.
Still breathing. Despite
Astarion has not gone yet.
Ready or not.
Let's get Astarion Oh no, it broke his good and evil. Shit. He might get paralyzed. That's alright. We're gonna try anyways. Let's do some wyvern toxin. Let's take our shot. Looks like he's not bothered by that wyvern toxin.
A better position.
Let's get Asterion back in the darkness. Without good and evil, I don't want him targeted.
It comes easy these days.
Well... I'm not going all the way down there for that. No thanks. It's a big splash of acid arrow, maybe. Yeah. 8, that's okay. The only person he can paralyze now is the skeleton. And these guys, but I don't care about those guys. Whether or not they die is really unimportant. You can still get the, speaking of, you can still get the spear, or the, Frostmourne without it. Oh no, his darkness went away. That's alright. We'll get Karlach right down here in his face. Hey, friend. That costs both actions. I don't want to do that. Does she have... okay. I'm thinking I'm just gonna whack him. Because for some reason, she does not have good and evil. I don't know what happened there. So I'm thinking we're gonna rage. What? I've never gotten this to do any good. It's always been pretty poop, so use it if you want. It's a, with a bonus action, it's a little, like, think of it like a floating mine you can place down, but it explodes as soon as your turn ends. And it says 1 through 6, but chances are it's going to do like 1 damage every single time, so it's up to you. Lay some more damage down into the Spectator. And the reason you want to come here at least level 5 is because most classes at level 5, especially martial classes, unless you're doing a bard, you're going to get your extra attack at level 5. And extra attack makes a lot of difference. With those dashes, because of our boots, we gave Asterion Wrath. So we can do this one more time and get more Wrath. And then let's brace for more damage. Take a shot. Sneak attack. There we go. Perfect. Now back to the darkness.
So much for peace.
And I'm not going to lay down Moonbeam because he's literally just going to fly away on his turn and go fuck off and attack this guy or free this guy or this guy. What do I want to do? I can't heat metal. He has nothing metal. I could do this, but... I don't think I can hypnotize him. I wonder if I can poison him. Let's try. Sick, he's poisoned. That means he's gonna have an even harder time hitting us now. And Skelly feels no danger. He's just gonna take shots. Skelly is manned.
Ready.
I know. Shadowheart time. Let's do a fat guiding bolt. There you go. Now he should take damage from bleeding and poison at the start of his turn. I don't think it's going to kill him though. I think bleeding does like 1 damage per turn, but I don't think poison takes at all. I think that just is a maintaining debuff. Yeah, good move. Now there's that 2 damage from bleeding. Oh, this could kill him. Oh, see you later, Spectator.
And worse. What were they doing here?
Well, Doran died, and that's fine. Because like I said, you don't need
Very well.
you don't need him alive to get his shard. There it is, Icy Health. And that will help us create the Frostmourne. This is a shard that you can interact with that will tell you where Grymforge is, because it's a secret apparently right now in this part of the story. Let's send all this to camp. Lightning Blast, this is for if you're using the electricity gear. As you build up charges, you can use them to unleash a blast. I've never actually, like, gotten it to do anything good, so, you know, I'm not really going to use it. Let's combine our pieces for our Frostmourne. There we go. You need your crystal, metal, and health. There we go. And that is Frostmourne. It's a really good staff, so I am going to equip it. And the reason I'm going to equip it and unequip the Bless is because the Bless can be used and then you can take off the staff, so you don't need to keep wielding it. So you can put this Bless staff on, bless yourself, and then take it off with the others and put the other one on. Now, I'm still going to kill these Drow because they're experienced. So, excuse me for being a
I'd love to,
bad
thanks.
person. These guys, when you're fighting them, are going to tag you constantly, but if you're not fighting them, they're going to miss everything.
Can't stay idle.
Now, I'm going to rest soon, so I'm just going to go ahead and use my spell slots. If I can, I'd like to hit both of these guys, but they're in a stupid position. Um, 50, 36, 70. High ground, baby. Yeah, let's get in this guy's face. If you've got a bow out, you're not getting attack of opportunity. I just moved him there in case he decides to stand there and shoot, which will give him disadvantage.
Where do I go from here?
Now you're pretty much dead. Why didn't you die? Ah, he saved the halos.
Need to find the way forward.
I'm gonna... Wait, let's see. This guy's temporarily... Or he's gonna get up, probably.
The dance macabre.
Let's get... Asterion.
Another
I
fight.
said...
Let's go.
Come on, Asterion. You're only gonna have so long to bite this dude. What are you doing? What are you doing? Dude still had like half speed. Bite him. Good. Now kill him. Perfect.
No choice but to keep going.
Yeah, keep shooting at Karlach. That's fine. She's gonna come up here as well. One swing here, and then... Oh, she doesn't get a second attack. There we go. You won't be easily running away from us. Yeah, taking a disadvantaged shot. That's what it's all about. And he's dead. Alright. And just like that, the Spectator is done. So I'm pretty sure we're done with everything here except for the fish people, the BOOAL. We're gonna go get the blessing of BOOAL. So, in order to do that, we have to sacrifice one of our companions.
These boots have seen
And
everything.
because I'm a monster, We're gonna put Shadowheart
Already
away.
feeling better.
We're gonna go pick up Lae'zel. Lae'zel is getting sacrificed. Because Lae'zel, to me, in my opinion,
What damage it could do to us.
doesn't really have
It is
any
done.
major parts of the story. I'm not leveling her up. I'm getting rid of all her stuff. Because when you do attempt to sacrifice these guys, they fight back. Sounds like Lae'zel's trying to hype up Karlach so we don't sacrifice her. Sorry, sorry, Lae'zel. But we want BOOAL's blessing, not yours. Go, and we're just gonna head over here and walk straight into the middle of them. Option you're gonna choose here is I'm no one's offering. If it's blood you want, I can make another offer. Sacrifice one of my friends. Take Lae'zel. And now we just need to kill her and we get BOOAL's blessing. And your replacement. And there we go. BOOAL's blessing.
Can't give up now.
Advantage on attack rolls against bleeding creatures as long as these guys are alive. So if you kill these guys now, you lose the blessing, and then you've just defeated the purpose. Shadowheart does not get BOOAL's blessing because she was not in the party at the time. She does not need it. We're gonna head back here behind BOOAL. Let's grab Karlach here. She's gonna head back this way. And back here is a chest, and inside this chest is a armor called the Slippery Chain Shirt, and the Slippery Chain Shirt makes it so when the wearer heals a target, they disengage and don't provoke opportunity attacks. It can be good, but I'm not using it. You're free to use it if you want. I'd rather not.
Watch your back.
I have Asterian Disarmament because it is armed with a explosive.
Simple.
There we go. Slippery Chain Shirt. Send that to camp because I don't need it.
No one back home will ever believe this. Should mind my steps.
And we are done with, pretty much done with the Underdark completely. The only thing we're gonna go do left is grab chest
Always room
piece,
for
or not a chest piece, or yeah, the chest piece that was in that
What's inside?
BOOALettes, or that long strip next to Spectator where the spiderweb is. We're also gonna go over here and collect this gold and fish and stuff. There's a note and a bottle over here. If you remember Donnie, the tiefling who didn't talk, there's a bottle here that he meant to have sail to his father, but it never made it. I'm gonna pick up this stuff. Bunch of gold and a book, a heavy chest over here. I don't think it has anything but random stuff in it. Yeah. Now I'm just gonna pick all this up. Now the chest piece that I'm talking about, it's right across from the Arcane Tower entrance. Right up here. I don't need to worry because Boulette is currently dead, but she will spawn here or burrow here if she's not yet. And there you go.
I wonder.
And as you can see, the chest that I am currently wearing is better.
Let's move.
All right.
Head in.
Now I think, other than Ethel's area here, you can go up there if you want. I'm not messing with that right now. I think we're done with the Underdark. All right. Now, the reason we are back in Blighted Village is because we are going to go down here and do The Susser dagger, or the Susser weapon, we're going to choose a dagger, and we're going to give it to Astarion. We're going to put the dagger right next to the Susser. We'll come right here, click it. I'm going to get the fire broiling. There we go. Let's slot in our Susser. It's going to turn blue. Perfect. Now I'm going to click it again just for good measure. We're going to throw our dagger in there, and there we go.
The roaring furnace awaits a candy. The flames sputter away.
I love the Susser stuff. I think they're so cool looking. They're not the most, like, OP weapons in the game, but they're cool looking. I really do like the way they look. And we're going to move on now to Grymforge. But before we go to Grymforge, we're going to camp.
Cheeks all flushed.
Covered in blood.
You will come to my bed tonight.
Covered in blood hitting on me.
You? Oh.
Astarion would be a good lead singer of a band. I'm thinking he would make a good sleep token singer. And don't worry about the Gith Patrol and all that up there. They will still be there. But something to remember about going to the Underdark, or the Grymforge, okay? If you go to Grymforge, you cannot leave Grymforge until Nere is dealt with. Because if you do, Nere will get dealt with without you. And then you lose your experience.
What are
you lose
doing on
everything.
Gek's raft? Where's Gek?
We're branded, so just let us pass. Shadowheart is not concentrating, so you get guidance. Oh boy. I really didn't want to have to fight these guys, so... I said I really didn't want to have to fight these guys. I said I really didn't want to have to... Okay, so... We're gonna persuade them and go ahead and keep going to Grymforge. Alright, do not use Friend's cantrip on him when you're speaking to him, because as soon as you land, you're gonna have a bad time, okay? Because your cantrip's gonna wear off, and he's immediately gonna accuse you of bad things. Now, we're gonna pop an animal speaking potion, and we're gonna come over here and speak to these spooters. And we're gonna try to convince them to join the rebellion.
Contained. We should be with the... You've read that these spiders are loyal to the local Duergar.
I'm chance to fail either one of them, so... very good.
Useless idiot, Xanta.
You see?
Heard it where we
And there we go, 160 XP for convincing spiders.
No one drugs with Clan Flameshade.
Drugs. And we're gonna head up these stairs here. There's a chest right here.
Doing in the Underdark?
And we're gonna go up here, and the first thing we're gonna do here after the spiders is talk to Brithvaar. Trust me, you want to do it second, because if you go and get explosives before speaking to Brithvaar, he won't talk to you.
Very well.
Seen her run with a barrel under her arms. Or would you?
So you want to trigger these conversations, and you
split your
want
head open and poke around in there
to
if you lot don't pay up.
you want him to join you.
You're one of them.
I want him to be an ally, because he will help me in the Nere fight. Oh no. Oh.
Revenge. In that case.
There we go. Depends what you need
Whatever
done.
the spoils.
I'm
good.
in.
You still
Now
standing
he
about?
wants me to get rid of the floating eyeball here. Sometimes it will just follow you,
Someone's watching.
and sometimes it will not.
The longer you stare
But the
in eye-
idea is for it to follow you. Because there's nobody down here except for these guys. We're gonna grab Karlach here because she has the most strength. We're gonna pause time, come over here, and we're gonna throw this guy right as far as we can into the water. Now the eyeball is dealt with.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. One day I'll
So-
catch a break.
Because we've dealt with the eyeball, we now need to get explosives. Now, there's a couple ways to get explosives. And I'm going to go through all of them. First thing we're going to do is walk straight through this metal door. Head down here to the very end. There's going to be a button on the wall.
That might be worth a look.
And inside is a chest and 2 smoke powder satchels. So here's your chest. And here are the smoke powder satchels. These bodies have an invisibility ring on them. So I'm going to use a Asterion to try to get it. We got to talk to this. Hope you're checking them for loot. And we got to pass a persuasion check. See if we can get it. We got it. Good.
You spot a shiny
Now
trinket
right
on one
here,
of the
because I'm
corpses.
using the Gloves of Thievery, I'm using Smuggler's Ring, I'm using Guidance. Well, it tells you all the bonuses, but we should get it. There we go. Crit success. There we go. And as you can see, Invisibility Ring. So I'm going to separate us here, and Asterion is going to head in alone. See if he can spot this. He did.
Well,
Good.
well.
He's not strong enough. Okay.
Stone. What are you-
Now, need a couple things here. I'm gonna slot this ring. I'm gonna give the potion to Asterion as well. Now, if you step here, you're gonna get surprised. So, what you want to do is invisible through it all. And we're going to use the Callahan's or the fetish ring with the visibility to just step around it all. Keep going. Sweet. Now, don't use invisibility while you have invisibility, because they will just cancel each other out and you will have no invisibility. Come right up here. I no longer need the ring, but I do need sleight of hand, and I'm gonna wait for this invisibility to fall off. I probably could have kept going with the invisibility I had, but I don't want to chance it. So, I'm gonna pop that invisibility potion, and I'm gonna head on behind her here. Right when I get behind her, I'm gonna crouch and pause time. And I'm gonna attempt to steal this from her. Perfect. Now I'm gonna walk right over here and pick up the big one. And just like that, we have gotten all of the explosive options here. I don't want you, I wanted the smoke powder. There we go. We have dealt with the eye and got the powder in order to free Nere. Now we're gonna come back up here. We don't need to talk to Brithvaar again.
Wonder if the gods
We're
are
gonna
watching
head in
me.
here. This guy, he sells a
Seems like a good moment to talk.
light hammer
What you
that
want
does
anyway?
constant radiant
Here to
damage.
Or looking to buy.
This guy,
Dry land means fresh stock.
202 gold. It's actually going to be good for Shadowheart right now, because Shadowheart
There's no time to waste.
is rocking the radiant thing. So if she does swing her hammer, she's going to for sure get Radiant Orb rather than maybe get Radiant Orb if it hits. Like she... What am I talking about? She still has to land the damn hit. Go over here. Actually, I think I will talk to Brithvaar, and the only reason I'm going to talk to Brithvaar is because I want to be able to change these
We ain't get our coin till Besides,
yellow dots to green. That way I know which allies, or which are allies and which are not.
good. Drop it near the...
There we go. Now, as you see, they're green.
Near out
Or he's green. And that way you will know who are your allies and who are not your allies. He's green too. You have allies here. They're gonna... This fight is gonna be pretty much a pushover because of the fact that we have so many allies. We're gonna go talk to Lunkbug.
Gnomes speak in soft whispers. The words
Lunkbug, hush.
We're working as we can, Mom.
You don't need...
Very hard indeed.
I'm a friend. Duel sent me.
Praise, Mom.
Bug, please. Truce on Nere will...
Leave Nere to me.
A few days. We said if Philomene made it.
Philomene's safe. I stole her powder.
Mom, you have the powder.
And I'm gonna free Nere, but I'm also gonna talk to Barkus here again.
It's you,
Yeah,
the mascot of my ill fortune.
saved you
Much
from
as
the
I'd love to
goblins.
chat,
Looks like
these
you need to be
brutes
rescued
are no
again.
mere you will.
All right. Now you can give the boots of speed to Thrin here, and you get a reward for it. But I don't want her rewards. I want the boots of speed, so I don't want to have to kill her again in order to get them. I want that during the fight. So now we are going to position some people in different places. Right about here, at the start of this fight, this one here is going to be here. And I'm going to kill her first because she has Mind Mastery, where she takes control of one of your allies for a turn, or for at least an action. And that can end very bad depending on the action that the uncontrolled character chooses to take. She's going to be my first target.
Let's be quick.
Astarion and I
I've got a long road ahead.
are coming right up here. I lost my magic weapon. Fantastic. Because of the boat ride. I should have paid attention to that. Astarion and I are going to come up here. This person is not an ally. This person also hurts very much.
I'm ready.
And we're going to put Shadowheart over here where there's safety. And we're not going to take that health potion yet. It's stealing. Alright. So now we've got everybody ready. And we're going to put down smoke powder. I guess we'll have Astarion shoot it. He's got Bolt as a high elf. Ugh. So, one more for good luck. And as you see, because we picked up those 2 smoke powder satchels, we still have all of our rune powder. Where did it go? Where did it go? There it is. There we go. Now Nere is free. See, there she is. Karlach, I'm not going to have her rage at first because I'm going to have her use Mirror Image.
Still breathing.
Get my character in a better position. Astarion needs to come away from that edge.
Soldier.
There we go. Here comes Nere. Now, I'm going to let my allies attack Nere.
Does not you care for the weak?
Because Nere's legendary ability is called something Visage, where he spawns 3 mirror images of himself, but each one of them explode, and he can choose when to explode them. But he always triggers them after being attacked the first time, and the first time after the first set have exploded. So if Nere doesn't have any visages, you attack him, he'll spawn 3. Once he loses those 3, he won't spawn them again until he's attacked again. So ideally your allies, Brithvaar and them, attack him, and not you attack him, because they will eat the visages, because the visages do damage to you. And it doesn't matter what you choose to do to it. Even if you choose to... I got a friend of mine who used Create Water on him, and it still created visages. So be aware of that. It's Brithvaar. Time to get paid.
Strike him down.
Brithvaar and the rebels. I don't know why Karlach disapproves there. Like, she's supposed to want slavers to not... It doesn't matter. Anyways, we're going to smack the crap out of this one. Do we have any extra oomph? I don't think we do. But we have advantage because her gloves and 2 people, so... Pow! Ooh, half health. You know what? I am going to use a bonus action. Let's get rid of you. Perfect. Karlach's turn is up. Now I want to get rid of this one. I don't want you up here with me. But it looks like I'm not going to have too much of a choice. I could blur myself. I don't have any knockback arrows. I could Dimension Door us away from her, but I don't want to do that because I want to stay in her face. So let's have Astarion attack her. And I'm not near her, so I can't get the advantage on sneak attack. So I'm going to try to... Perfect. Off balance gives me the advantage. Go. And a bite for good luck. Bloodless. That's why I like biting them. Bloodless. Now they have -1 to attack rolls, saving throws, and ability checks. That -1 is worth 5% on their shots. And I'm going to stay in your face because I want you to have disadvantage even further. Oh, and my turn is up. See if I can't get her out of here. Perfect. I'm gonna move back this way so I'm not easy to target. Using Coerce will give him possession of an ally for a turn or an attack, the same as Mind Mastery. Now Nere is gonna bait you to hell in order to shove him into the lava. Don't shove him into the lava. Don't do it. Because you gotta take his head after. How are you gonna get his head in the lava? And you can get his head in the lava, but it's a pain. So just don't knock him in. They're gonna try to, though, still. No, don't do it, Brithvaar. No, don't do it, Brithvaar. You son of a bitch, you shattered me. Brithvaar is still coerced. She still has a turn. I don't have anybody in her face controlling her. I don't know who she's gonna take a shot at. But if I move here with Shadowheart, then Sergeant Thren's definitely running over here. And I'm afraid if I do Spirit Guardians near her that Barkus is going to eat it. So, I'm going to see if I can't just get rid of her. Perfect. Barkus is irradiated. He didn't even get... Oh yeah, the Radiant Shockwave, that's right. Now Thren's gonna come to Karlach. Nope, she's still going for Brithvaar, even though he's coerced. Perfect. Thanks for breaking coercion. Yeah, mess them up. They really like the lava. I'm pretty sure Karlach is strong enough to throw them as well. No, she's not. She needs more strength. I like how Shadowheart's... well, Pooh. I'll let her get the opportunity attack. I don't care. That's fine. We're just far enough away from him, but this might kill him. Perfect. That's what I wanted. I'm not going to use my bonus action for the spell. I'm going to heal. Who is the next problem? I think Greymon is the next problem. No. You're a problem as well. But I have higher shot on Greymon. Yeah.
I'm ready.
Alright, Astarion cannot crouch because he is still in line of sight here. Let's see. Let's hit her with an Ilmater arrow. Perfect. She's got sneak attack because Brithvaar is an ally. Staying up here keeps Astarion out of trouble.
Trace.
and away from being popped. Oh, there's that roaring arrow.
These boots have seen everything.
Alright, should we just deal with Thrin? Yeah. Moonbeam. Dissonant Whispers. It's like he saved the Frighten. No, he did not save the Frighten. He's scared. Graven hits hard. Well, those are visages. And he can choose to pop them when he wants. Even though he still has 3, what the hell? You cheater. Really want to get rid of Thrin. Damn, Thrin. Yeah, good rage. Yeah, good job. Now you're gonna end it on the same turn. Yeah. What a grease. How did you fall? How did you fall?
Moving.
Okay. Perfect. Enjoy that. Dickhead.
I missed this.
Now, oh, look at that. Asterion has a shot from crouched. Perfect. Thrin's dead. I don't need to do any special attack. There we go. Just move Asterion away from being an easy target. I know he still had the Bloodlust, but the only target he could have hit was Nere. And I'm not ready for that yet. But the other one is invisible. Damn it. This is probably gonna hurt me. Yeah, that's what I thought. Now the visage is gone. Now after being attacked once, he's gonna bring them back up. There you are. I want to get rid of her before going for him. Damn! No, don't kill Lunkbug. We get rid of her, there's less for them to be distracted by, and they start attacking Nere instead of her. But she lived. Shit. Yeah, get over there and whack her. There you go. Now they're gonna fight Nere. And here comes his visage. He's gonna pop it on his turn. Ooh. I'm gonna be the first to attack him because right now he doesn't have visage. Now he has visage. Does shoving him trigger visage? Nope. But I think shooting him will. And I feel like he can trigger that
Time to move.
even though he's silenced. Let's see. He sure fucking can. No me gusta. You guys eat the vestiges. I don't want that. Nah. No, thank you. I'm good on that. They'll mostly take care of Nere for me. I told you, once you you deal with, or you make that deal, it's no fun for Nere. He just gets bullied. And the Nere fight's done. We did it. Yeah, he's gone. He has literally vanished. I have tried talking to everyone else here. They don't have anything to say. So, yeah, I think the only way I can now deal with this is by starting a fight. Son of a bitch.
The decaying corpse lies before you.
And none of the Duergar that are around me are gonna like what I just did, so...
You finish. Seems thievery is not permitted here.
Yep. But we're gonna fight because... Yeah, Brithvaar's not even fucking here. I don't know where he went. Brithvaar being dead messed up the quest.
For saving Baldur. Well,
that sucks.
We'll all be free.
Brithvaar being gone and dead messed up the quest. You're supposed to be able to free the gnomes, and then you convince Barkus to come to your camp, and then Barkus will eventually go to Last Light, and you can continue his quest there. So if it didn't mess up for you, talk to Brithvaar, convince him to free the gnomes, then talk to the gnomes. They'll go over to the Myconid colony, and they're going to ask you to free their leader, who is locked up in Moonrise Towers, which we're going that way anyways. But Barkus would have stayed at your camp, and then he would have gone to Last Light, and then eventually he would have become a vendor where he sells gloves of automaton, and these gloves give you advantage on attack rolls and consider you as a construct. And the cool thing about those gloves is that you can put the gloves on, trigger the advantage, and then take the gloves off and you still keep it. So, but I won't be getting those gloves because bug. But we're gonna head back to the Myconid colony because we have Nere's head and we're gonna turn it on. And I don't know what to say to Thula because it bugged.
I'm almost... There's plenty more guarding my people, but I'd say you don't know. Like I said.
Yeah, they're dead, Thula. It bugged. Sorry.
Peacebringer.
Brought you Nere's head. He's gonna give me a persuasion necklace. +2 to persuasion. And we have a tadpole. Who is not caught up on tadpoles?
Not as bad as it could
Everybody is caught up except for Shadowheart. She doesn't want them.
Never mind.
I'm gonna take Psionic Backlash here. Whenever an enemy casts a spell, you can hit them with 1d4 psychic damage as a reaction.